Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we have a book to read for you. Today, a book, an Author Prize Reader from 1978. So let's get started. It was a rainy afternoon. Violet was looking at picture books. Arthur was reading comics. I'm going to win the first grade reading contest, said Violet. The one who reads the most books gets the win. You can't read, remember, said Arthur. Yes, I can, said Violet. I can read, Little Bear. Show me, said Arthur. Violet read. It is cold. See the snow? See the snow come down? Little Bear said, Mother Bear, I am cold. That is easy, said Arthur. Now read something hard. Read a Super Champ comics. I can't, said Violet. The words are too hard. Then you can't read, said Arthur. If you can read easy words, you can read hard words too. Show me how, said Violet. Read what it says here. Arthur read very slowly. Now you try, said Arthur. Violet read very slowly. And dinner for two at your favorite restaurant. Oh boy, said Arthur, dinner for two at King Kong. It doesn't say that, said Violet. Yes, it does, said Arthur. You just can't read hard words. He put on his raincoat and his hat, and he put on his scarf and his mittens. Where are you going? Asked Violet. I'm going to be a super chump or champ comic super salesman, said Arthur. If I can sell the most super champ comics, I get to win. Where does it say that? Asked Violet. Right here, said Arthur. Violet read slowly. Sell super champ comics door to door. Sign up the most kids and win. I read hard words, said Violet. And they was easy. Those was not hard words, said Arthur. And anyway, I helped you. If I help you, can I get to be the other one of the two for dinner? Asked Violet. All right, said Arthur. You go get a pencil, some paper, and a purse to keep the money in. I will get a pile of old Super Tramp comics so people can see what they will get. I need my raincoat and my hat too, said Violet. And she ran to get her things. Whose house should we go to first? Asked Violet when she came back. My Super Tramp comic said we have to try every house, said Arthur. Where did it say that? Asked Violet. Right here, said Arthur. Violet read slowly. A Super Tramp salesman knocked at every door. Those was hard words, said Violet. No, they wasn't, said Arthur. Now let's go. Arthur and Violet started down the road. Arthur called Norman. Go Gorilla is playing at the movies. You want to go? I can't, said Arthur. I am trying to win Super Tramp comics contest. What do you win? Asked Norman. Dinner for two with King Kong, said Arthur. King Kong is a fake, said Norman. You can't have dinner with him. Well, my big sister is in love with King Kong, said Violet. He must be real. No, he isn't, said Norman. Well, said Arthur, my Super Tramp comics does not lie. It says I can win dinner for two with King Kong. Where did it say that? Asked Norman. Right here, said Arthur. He took out his pile of Super Tramp comics. Arthur looked at the comics on top of the pile, but it did not say anything about the contest. Help me look, said Arthur to Violet. You look at this pile. I can read hard words, said Violet to Norman. See, it says here, send for a magic monster kit. Build a better monster. Those are not hard words, said Arthur. Where did it say about King Kong? Asked Norman. I think I left that one at home, said Arthur. I bet it doesn't say dinner with King Kong, said Norman. Anyway, Go Gorilla is better. And Norman rode off to the movies. Arthur and Violet walked down the road some more. After a while, they came to an house. I will knock on the door, said Arthur. You get the pencil and paper ready. Wilma, big sister, babysit in this house, said Violet. I think she is babysitting now. Wilma Big Sister came to the door. She was carrying a baby. You woke up the baby, said Wilma Big Sister, and you are getting mud and rain all over the front porch. Now go play somewhere else. We are not playing, said Violet. We are here to sell Super Chump comics. If we sign up the most kids, we get to win dinner for two with King Kong, said Arthur. King Kong is nothing but a pile of old fur, said Wilma, Big Sister. I thought you loved King Kong, said Violet. That was last year, said Wilma, Big Sister. This year I have a hobby. My hobby is dancing. See, I can dance on my toes. She turned around and around on her toe. The baby screamed very loud. My hobby is myself, said Violet. I can read hard words by myself, and they are easy. The baby screamed louder. Wilma Big Sister turned faster and faster. The baby screamed so loud her face turned purple. Wilma can read hard words, yelled Wilma Big Sister, but she does not always know what they mean. I do, shouted Violet. They mean what they say. Do you want to buy Super Chump comics or not? Yelled Arthur. Not, shouted Wilma, Big Sister. She turned around and round very fast and slammed the door. Arthur and Violet walked down the road some more. After a while, they came to another house. There was a sign on the gate in the front of the house. Violet, said Arthur, I am reading very hard words on that sign, and they say no trespassing, beware a dog. It doesn't mean anything, said Arthur, and those aren't very hard words. Yes, they are very hard words, said Violet, and I know what that sign means. It means a very nasty dog lives in that house, and we better not go there. My Super Chump comic said nothing ever stops a super salesman from making a sale, said Arthur. What does the Super Chump comic say about a very big nasty dog? Asked Violet. Because here's one right now. A large black dog came running. He barked and growled, and he showed his teeth. Arthur said maybe we should try another house. And Arthur started to run. Violet ran after him. The big black dog ran after both of them. Arthur called Violet. That dog can't read. He stopped at the sign. Arthur turned to look. He ran right into a tree and fell in the mud. His pile of Super Chump comics fell in the mud too. Now look what you made me do, said Arthur. Well, said Violet, whose house should we go to now? Our house, said Arthur. I am covered with mud. The Super Chump comics are all covered with mud. And anyway, that dog can't read. He just knows how to stop at his gate. He can't read, and you can't either. Oh, yes, I can, said Violet. I can read easy words. I can read hard words. And I know what they mean. Violet picked up a Super Chump comics and brushed off the mud. Here is one that tells about the contest, she said. See, it says right here. That does not say you win dinner for two with King Kong. That says you win dinner for two and you win a picture of King Kong. Violet started to walk down the road. Where are you going? Called Arthur. I am going home to read so I can win first grade reading contest, said Violet. The one who reads the most books gets to win ice cream soda for two at his favorite ice cream store. Don't forget, I helped you learn to read, called Arthur, so I get to be the other one of the ice cream soda for two. The next day, when Violet came home from school, she said, "My teacher said I am her best grade reader. I read the most books, and I know what all the words mean." "That is because I helped you," said Arthur. "Now let's go get the ice cream soda." Arthur and Violet went to their favorite ice cream store. "What flavor do you have?" asked Arthur. "We have lots of flavors," said the waiter, and he gave them a menu. "Look, Arthur," said Violet. "It says here on the menu, try our Fabulosus Frozen Fantasia Deluxe." "What does that mean?" asked Arthur. "Oh, it just means ice cream soda dipped with chocolate and whipped cream and served over 2 scoops of yummy ice cream." "Where does it say that?" asked Arthur. "Right here," said Violet. "Well," said Arthur, I guess I really did not. I guess I really did show you how to read hard words." So that was Arthur Pride Reader for 1978. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.